I am Michelle, and today we are going to be discussing the power of journaling, which is a really great subject, one of my favorites. Oh, there. Sorry, I forgot to turn the volume down on my phone, which is where I have my YouTube at. So, the power of journaling, one of my favorite subjects. So I have some handouts that I will have Dax put up for us later. Um, a couple of them here. This one is a 2-page and it talks all about the benefits of journaling. Okay, so I'm going to make sure to get this put up today. I will send this out, and it talks about all the different benefits of journaling. So I thought we'd discuss that first. When you journal, so one of the things that I like about journaling is it gives you this space, right? It's a space, it is a non-judgment safe space for you to put your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, and nobody is judging you for what you were writing, except for maybe you, but we all know we have to work on that. I know I do, right? Okay, so there is that benefit, right? You have a safe space to put your stuff down, to process your thoughts and emotions, to go back over different things. Journaling also gives you a chance to really dig into self-awareness. When it comes to self-awareness, we don't always know what's going on internally with us, right? But once we start writing, it can be really huge to see, oh, I really didn't know I was sad about that until you start journaling. So that's another benefit to journaling, is you start seeing things that are about your own self. Um, Another thing about journaling is it helps you to examine your own life in an introspective way, that you get to look at it as if you were reading a story, right? You can go back through and just kind of read it and be objective, be non-judgmental, be as if you're reading somebody else's story, and see the pain or the happiness and understand what the other person is going through. And then you can examine in your own life, okay, so this is what I really should have done. Maybe I can do that next time. And mistakes happen. So those are learning experiences. So another really good thing about journaling is it can help you reach your goals. I really like to write down different things in my journals, such as this week, these are the things I want to accomplish. I have this goal for this year. And so I can go back through and go, I did not do that goal. Maybe I should go try to finish that. And so it really helps you to reach out for goals, to reach out for achievements. It can improve your memory. A lot of people say that's not true, but I have experienced that when I start writing, I can remember things that I actually forgot, right? And that's improving on your memory. So for some of us who may have memory problems as we get older, right? Journaling is really important for memory loss, for not the cognitive thinking, but at the same time, it does help your cognitive thinking, because you have to keep up with your sentences, your English, if you will, or whatever language you're writing in, right? And so it helps to keep your mind motivated, your mind active. It helps you to keep healthy with your mental status, which is actually a very important thing. It can also heal past traumas. because sometimes I know for me, talking to other people can be very hard. So what I will do is I will journal, and then I can take that when I'm journaling. Okay, so here's one of my many journals. Okay, and so I can take one thought, see if I can find one of those pages. Okay, well, I can take, you can't really see it, but you can take one thought and then roll with it. And why am I feeling that? Why am I why am I bringing that past? You know, is there a reason that this memory keeps coming back up? Is there a reason that that in particular thought keeps hitting my brain in this in particular fashion today? And then you can see that it builds patterns. And that's what you want to connect, is your patterns in your life experiences that helps you to heal those past traumas. Because once you connect all the patterns in your journals, you can see where it stems from different thoughts that leads all the way back into way past that you couldn't have connected if you hadn't have made those initial entries into a journal, if you will. And so that is some things that I have down that I will most definitely be sharing with you. Another thing with my journals that I'd love to share with you is when you take walks. And so I took some of my kids and we went on a walk, and let's see, this is all nice and all the corners are taped down, well, some of them. And we took a walk, and this was a leaf that I had found, and I kept it and I wrote all about it. And it was just sitting, it wasn't with all the other leaves, it was just kind of sitting all on its own. And so we were doing our thing and I picked it up. And then you can do your own like spells and stuff, and I have little seals in mine. So that is always a good thing to do, is be very creative. When you're doing journals, it's very meditating, if you will. Journaling is a form of meditation, but it's healing when you use creativity, because you're also using your intuition. So I got my hands on this nice little online that I found. Here it is, and I am going to share this. And it has all of the 78 cards from the tarot. So what I did was I cut mine out. Okay, now here's my littlest one, or the one I picked today, the 10 of Pentacles. And I didn't get very far in today's, but what I'm going to do is, because I didn't do it on sticker paper, I'm just going to tape it down in here, and that'll be my tarot journal. I'll start my tarot journal. And so that is a really fun idea for those interested in doing tarot journals. And you can do as many as you want. You can print these out, you can, cut them up, you can laminate them, but you can also put them on the sticker paper, like I was saying, which I really need to do. And then you can just stick them in your journal. You can stick them wherever you want. And then I just put mine in a little box. But I also have the Lenormand size to put in my journals. So that way, and they're online, you can find them. That way I can put these in my journals as well. And that way, when I do a card of the day, or if I do a reading, I can put the stickers on the paper for, if I do a reading for somebody, I can take out the stickers, I can put them down on the paper. and send them their paperwork with them saying, this is the card you got, this is the interpretation we discussed, and so forth. So journaling has some serious power to it that a lot of people just don't think about. Now, for me personally, I went through some pretty big tragedies. And during that time, I started this new journal, and it gets pretty intense. And that's a good thing. You want to write down all of your feelings, because sometimes it is best to scream in your journal, right? And you can have as many journals as you want. So I have gone through all of these. And, a lot of people say, oh, journals are so expensive. Go to your local bookstore, look for deals, because I got these for $1 each. And they are amazing. So my husband got me this one, and it is perfect. I can write to my son in it. See, I've already started. This will be a personal journal and it comes with little sketch pad. So this journaling can be very healing, and that's why I really wanted to touch on journaling today, because the healing aspect alone is so huge. It can really bring you from a place of depression to a place of sharing. It can bring you from a place of loneliness to a place of caring. And when you feel alone and you need to get those feelings out and there's nobody around, journaling is the best thing to do, because then there is somebody there for you. And you can't be afraid to write your feelings down, because it is so important. It is just super important. And I know this is a short topic, but it is a very powerful topic. And so have fun with your journaling. You know, write letters to people. It doesn't mean you have to send them. If you're angry with somebody, write them a letter. It is a form of journaling. If you miss somebody, write them a letter. Put it in your journal. Let's see here. Also, put your priorities into your journal. On a daily, with my gratitude, I like to write down my gratitude, what I am thankful for. Um, and then also, what are my priorities for the day? What are my goals? What are my actions going to be? You can color code it. I have failed to do that this week, but that is okay. So there is that. And I hope you guys have learned something new about journaling. Let's take a look at what's going on in the chat room. Okay. Hi, first name. Let's see. And Angela. Hello. Let's see. First name. Do you see? I'm going to read some cards, some questions now. Do you see Albert hiring me? If so, for what? Helping him write his book or coaching and training? Okay. So, ooh. Okay, so here is what we have. We have all positive cards. I got 5 positive cards for you. And we got the Six of Cups, the World, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, and Strength. So either way, the answer looks like yes, you are going to be hired. Now, what for? Are you going to be helping him writing his book or coaching his son? So I got the King of Cups, but I also got the Queen of Pentacles. And so I really feel like the two mixed together is leaning more towards the elder. So I feel like you're going to be doing more for his book than you would be for his son. Um, and that's just what I'm seeing in here, and I hope that helps you. Okay. I did journal about journaling. I started when I decided to do the power of journaling, I started writing about it so that I would be more prepared. And it actually helped me a lot. uh, okay. Let's see. Oh, hello, Michelle. Let's see. Hello, Maria. To like and subscribe. I am wondering, how many kids do you see me having in the future? Okay. Well, I am not a fortune teller. So I'm going to put that out there. Okay. I don't predict the future. I cannot give you an accurate answer. But what I can tell you is that if you are patient with yourself and your love life, and you have strength and compassion with your own inner being, okay, and that you take the time to get yourself out of feeling like you're trapped because you're not taking the action. See, he's ready for action, but you're stuck with those other wands. Like you feel like those wands are in front of you instead of behind you, right? But what you need to do is take the time to step back, build your strength, build your compassion for yourself, and then you will find true love that is looking for you. Okay. And with that, there is the possibility that you will have children. It doesn't say how many, but it's the world. And inside the world is your heart, right? So that'll be indicating that you will have your children. It just doesn't say how many. Okay. But you got to follow that pattern. You got to get these wands, which is your action, behind you instead of in front of you. Okay. And that's what I have for you. Hello, Heidi. And then Michelle says, I also found that small picture printer is helpful in journaling. The 2x3 is a great size to capture moments and reading layouts. Yes, that is such a great idea. Thank you. And that is very true. Um, especially if you're like me and you have like thousands of pictures on your phone, because you can print out. I have pictures of like clouds from special occasions when these clouds would mean something, and I should print those out and put those in my journals. So thank you, Michelle. I will most definitely do that. That is a really great idea. Um, let's see. Girls same, and they are stickers. Yes, and you can get hi Jill. You can get laminated like sticker paper that you can put pictures in, and it pull it off and it comes out a sticker sheet, and you can just put it right into your journals. I've been meaning to do that, but yeah. I procrastinate on some things. It happens. Life goes on. Does anybody else have any questions or thoughts on journaling, on tarot, on numerology? Let's see here. What else can I share? Another thing that I do because I'm weird. So here's another journal. As you can see, I have a thing for owls. And I do write, you know, the normal way, but I also will write backwards in the book. Because I'm just that way. And then I'm writing both sides. And it's just the way I write. And as you can see, this one is connecting with your deck. And I wrote down which deck I used and when I did it. Goodness, this was July of last year. And so, yeah, you can write either way because I write front and back. And that's just for fun, for me. Yes, we all are. So there is that. Okay. Let me I am going to do a collective read for the weekend. I know the weekend is almost over. However, we still got a day and a half. So let's do a collective reading. And I am going to be doing, I keep saying this, I am going to be doing a deck review on the deck of the month, which is the Textured Tarot. Is it upside down? Yes. The Textured Tarot. This is the deck I've been using this month. See, Michelle says, I also have a habit of shorthand writing in mine a lot. Yep. Yeah, in one of my journals, I have some stuff written in runic alphabet, just because I love the rune alphabet. Pam has on Mystic Corner, no, I'm sorry, on Psychic Cafe, Pamela Steele is teaching on runes, and I think it's amazing. I love runes. And when you open one of my journals, my name is the first thing you see, but it's in rune. It's in the rune alphabet. And so that's another thing. You don't even have to write in English. You can write in runes or, whatever you want. It makes it so much more intimate, which is what I like to do. So there is that as well. Okay. We are going to do a collective card reading. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Three of Swords. So when you have the Five of Swords looking at you, with this in particular card, it's like the Fool, but it's not. And with this card, it's like you're jumping before you are looking at all of your options. And so the Hanged Man is telling you, wait, don't jump this weekend. Don't take that action that you want to take. Look at all of the ramifications, all of the different things going on around you, and definitely take into considerations your feelings, because your feelings are not what you think they are. Your feelings you need to bring into perspective, right? And look at them logically. Look at them in a more analytical way. Take your feelings out of the equation completely. They are not necessary for what you're going to be jumping into this weekend. And so you have to look at it with taking those feelings out, because it's all up in your mind. It's not in your heart anymore. It's up in your mind. You got to let it go. Pull all those swords out. It's all up here. Let it go. Look at all the dynamics, and then before you jump, instead of jumping after this one thing, make sure you're looking at all of these things too, because you're missing out. Don't jump after just one thing. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates with somebody this weekend. So there is that for everybody. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Write in cursive, the kids won't be able to read it. Oh my goodness, that is so true. So sad. And we need to bring cursive back, definitely. Does anybody else have any questions or thoughts? This may be a really short show today, but it's okay because it's the second show in a row. So not too many people know about Mystic Corner's 3 in a row shows yet, but we're getting there, right? Yes. Yes, tomorrow. Oh, yes, tomorrow, Maria. Um, Maria with the angelic view, I believe. Yes, she will be, her and Ginger will be on tomorrow. If you would like a reading, I am doing readings and numerology reports, $49.99. You can get a hold of me at psychic.cafe /mystic corner. Leave me a message. We'll get you booked. We'll get you set up. What else? For February, I am doing, just as Dax is doing, the lovers, couples, family numerology reports. So that is available. Next Saturday is going to be Crown Share Saturday. So make sure you bring your tarot deck, because everybody in the chat is going to have a chance to pull a card for the readings and participate. It is going to be so much fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So Michelle, Jill, Angela, all of you guys, make sure you bring your decks and come along. Let's see here. Oh, it is going to be cool. It's going to be so much fun. I've been learning a lot about, lifting each other up and interacting with the chat, and it's going to be fun, I'm hoping. Yes, right? Okay. Let's see. Does anybody have anything else they want to discuss? How to ask empowering questions. That's going to be Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be awesome because, I was on a live this morning, and I heard some really good questions that blew me away. And I think that it is going to be really fun to see Mystic Corner grow. I want to see the questions coming in grow as well. And I want to see all of you grow and grow in your knowledge, in your information, in the way you compute how to do tarot, how to ask the questions. So yeah, Wednesday is going to be a really powerful session. I am really looking forward to Wednesday. Again, when it comes to journaling, um, you might not think of yourself as a writer, and that is okay. Excuse me. You don't have to be a writer to journal. Um, I would love to be a writer. In fact, I'm working on my first book. So that's awesome. Hang on one second. Excuse me. Hello, Nilda. Welcome in. So, but yeah, so you don't have to be a writer to do journaling. You can just journal. Okay. Is there any other questions I can answer? I'll wait a moment and let the chat catch up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It is a long process. Okay. We may end early today. Do you see anything with my health? Okay. So, for Nilda, again, I am not a doctor. I do not give medical advice. Just gonna put that out there for you. But what I am gonna say is, when it comes to your health, I have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. And so with the Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of success there, but there's also something that you need to be paying attention to, because the two girls is like a mirror, right? The Five of Pentacles is upside down. So there is something you should pay attention to, and it feels like it's really heavy. The Ten of Wands is there. It feels like it's really weighing you down, but you're almost finished with whatever is weighing you down. So if you go to a doctor and get whatever you're feeling out to the doctor, they might be able to help you get it turned around. I don't think it's anything significant for what I'm seeing. Again, I'm not a doctor, but these are saying there's something there that you definitely need to get checked out so you're not feeling so heavy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Is there anything else for anybody I can answer? If not, we are going to go ahead and end early today. And that is a-okay. But tomorrow, wait, let's see here. I keep getting this feeling like something is about to hit. Okay. Okay, so I gotta make just a little noise here as I grab my other deck of cards real quick. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. Something is coming quickly. We got the Hermit. You might need to step back for a minute, see what it is that is coming. And we got the Seven of Pentacles. With the Seven of Pentacles, whatever is coming, you have choices in it. So something might be coming, but whatever it is, you have a choice. So it's going to be up to you whether it is a big something that's going to hit, a small something that's going to hit, but it's going to play out with either way. You're going to need to build some courage. Okay, you're going to need to build something around you to protect yourself and be prepared for whatever is coming and make choices to make it easier for you along the way. Okay. Okay. One more question. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Dan. Dan asked, "What's for dinner?" So I have this really cool deck of cards that I have never used because never thought I'd have to. It's called Food Fortunes. So for dinner tonight, we have the White Knight. So we're going to have milk. That's our drink. And the Aced one, it's going to have cheese involved. I'll tell you that much. We're Italian. It's always got cheese. And the Burro, we're having burritos. Woohoo! There it is. Burritos for dinner tonight. All right. Okay. Um I have a strange question. What if I let's hang on. What if I get a premonition by other readers and they aren't aware of the prediction they are giving out? Spirit gives me more clarification. Um so if you get more information on a reading, I would say give it to the reader in private so that the reader can tell their client in confidence. And then that way you build a rapport with your reader friends, and then you would expect the same from them because you want to give to others what you would want them to give back to you. So that's what I would say would be a good ethical boundary. Except for on Crown Share Saturday. So next Saturday, it'll be a little bit different. Hi, Rose. How are you? Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do that. And again, it builds rapport with reader to reader, and it helps each other to, to be able to connect and share. I have a reader in my town, and I'm trying to help her get more clients, and we help each other because that's what we do. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? Late to the game. Okay, Tiffany is one of my good friends up in Reno. She's one of my sisters. Um, and she is a really awesome person. I'm so glad she finally made it in. Do you have any questions before we end the show, Miss Tiffany? Because we're going to end early because there's not a whole lot of people in today. Okay, cool. And you can always watch the replay. It'll be up on the YouTube channel very shortly. That's Oh, any messages for Rose? All right. I'm beginning to see a theme here. And I am shuffling my cards. Okay. 10 of Wands. So whatever you're feeling, you are feeling so burdened with something, but it's okay to feel burdened because we've got the Emperor. Okay. And so you need to feel more secure, more stable. And in order to do that, you need to get to where you're going and drop your load. You're so close, right? And then you can feel the stability, but we also got the Eight of Pentacles. And so what that is saying is this is hard work, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. Whatever is going on with you right this minute is going to turn out to be something that you will be so at peace and content with that you're going to have a sigh of relief. You're going to be able to go, oh, that was insane. I made it through. And so that's what this card is saying. You are going to be able to sit back once you unload and breathe that it was hard work, but you did it. And so just hang in there a few more minutes. You've got this. The universe is with you. Okay. Okay. And with that, I think we are going to now end the show. I want to thank you all again for being here. I will be back next Saturday with Mystic Corner again, Crown Share Saturday. I will see you all in the chat tomorrow with Maria and Ginger. And I will see you all again on Wednesday night. Thank you guys.